What just came out of Carolina has the entire Panthers Nation scratching their heads in disbelief. It's that sinking feeling you get when the potential is there, staring you in the face, but the execution just isn't following through. The air game that's supposed to be the spark, the weapon that lights up defenses, feels more like a whisper than a roar right now. Week after week, the frustration builds as the big plays evade them, leaving fans wondering if the blueprint is even being drawn up right. If you're part of this crew, hit that subscribe button, drop a like, and join the conversation. This community runs on real fans like you. Now let's cut to the chase. The receiver who's carrying the load in this sputtering passing attack, Tetairaoa Mcmillan. And the revelations around why the deep ball isn't soaring as it should are shaking up the narrative for Dave Canal's squad in ways that could redefine their season. Picture this, it's early October, the Panthers are grinding through another game, and the crowd at Bank of America Stadium is holding its breath. Bryce Young drops back, scans the field, and there it is, a window for a game-changing throw. But instead of the bomb, it's a checkdown. Safe, predictable. The kind of play that keeps you in games but never puts the fear of God into the opponent. That's been the story for Carolina's passing offense this year, a unit that's averaging a measly 164 yards through the air per game, third worst in the league. They've got the talent, first-round picks at wideout the last 2 years, but the results? Only 12 passing touchdowns in 10 games, with Young accounting for 11 and Andy Dalton scraping by with 1. It's not just the numbers, it's the lack of explosion. Only one play over 40 yards all season, that 40-yard dart to Mcmillan in Week 2 against the Cardinals, where he turned a short pass into magic with his wheels. Tied for second fewest in the NFL, with the Browns dead last without a single one. Josh Norris from Underdog nailed it. Maybe they're not even trying for the deep shots. In that gut-wrenching loss to the Saints at home, their longest completion was 26 yards, Mcmillan's again, while Tyler Show lit them up for 62, 52, and 30-yarders, 2 turning into scores. It's a stark contrast that has fans pounding their fists. Keep pounding or keep punting? That's the question echoing through the locker room and the streets of Charlotte. Mcmillan, the rookie sensation, leads the team with 618 receiving yards and a share of the touchdown lead at 2 apiece with Leggett, Evans, Hubbard, and even Renfrow. But where's the separation? Where's the fear factor that makes safeties hesitate? Canals came in with promises of an innovative attack drawing from his Seahawk days, but this feels like a step back. Young's got the arm, the poise under pressure, but the scheme, or is it the aggression, is holding him back. Dive deeper and you see the youth movement at wide receiver. Mcmillan and Leggett, both high picks, bursting with speed and size, yet the ball isn't finding them downfield. Defenses are sitting on the underneath routes, daring Carolina to air it out, and they're blinking. Norris suggests it's intentional, a conservative approach to protect the young QB after last year's debacle. But at 10 games in, with the season slipping away, safe isn't cutting it. The Panthers are in a 5-way tie for TD receptions, which sounds fun until you realize no one's pulling away. Hubbard, a running back matching the receivers, that's not the mark of an elite Air Corps. Remember that Saints game? The one where hope flickered before fizzling out. Carolina fought, but Show's deep strikes exposed their secondary and, more damningly, their own reluctance. Mcmillan's 26-yarder was a tease, a reminder of what could be. He's got the hands, the roots, the after-catch ability, 618 yards don't lie. But the big plays, one and done. Fans are tired of the ground and pound without the pound from above. Chuba Hubbard's been a beast on the ground, sure, but this team was built to balance that with aerial fireworks. As the weeks tick by, the pressure mounts. Canals faces scrutiny. Is he dialing it back too much, or is there a deeper issue with protection or trust? Young's thrown 11 TDs, not shabby for a sophomore slump, but interceptions lurk and the yards per attempt are pedestrian. Dalton's cameo was a spark, but not the fix. The veteran Renfrow adds savvy, Evans the red zone threat, but it's Mcmillan's emergence that's key. If he can't get free deep, who can? The Panthers' passing attack needs a jolt, a commitment to the vertical game that matches their talent. This isn't just stats, it's souls. Panther Nation feels the weight, the dreams of playoff contention fading with each short completion. But there's a flip side, untapped potential. If Canals unlocks the deep threat, if Young lets it rip more often, Mcmillan could be the star who soars. For now, though, it's frustration city, and the analysis from Norris has everyone debating. Are they playing it safe or scared? The truth lies in the film room, but the fans demand action. Keep pounding Carolina, make it count in the air too. Word count 1024. Building on that frustration, let's peel back the layers of this Panthers puzzle. It's week 11 now, and the schedule doesn't get easier. Facing teams that can exploit their aerial anemia, Carolina needs answers fast. Mcmillan's become the go-to guy, his 618 yards a beacon in the fog, but even he's starved for those 50-yard moonshots. Xavier Leggett flashes potential speed that screams big play, but the opportunities aren't there. The scheme calls for possession football, quick hits to counter the offensive line's inconsistencies, but it's leaving defenses unchallenged. Josh Norris' take resonates because it rings true, lack of trying. Watch the tape from the Saints' loss. Young had pockets to step into, Mcmillan streaking down the sideline, but the throw was conservative. Show the Saints rookie had no such qualms. He trusted his arm and his receivers, burning Carolina for over 200 yards, 2 TDs on deep balls. Ouch. It's a teachable moment or a wake-up call. Canals, ever the play caller, might be prioritizing Young's development over wins, but at what cost? The run game's solid, Hubbard's averaging over 100 yards lately, but without the pass threatening deep, it's one-dimensional. Tight end Mitchell Evans has chipped in 2 scores, proving the TE spot isn't dead, but again, no distance. Renfrow's the slot guy, reliable but not explosive. The 5-way TD tie underscores the distribution issue. No focal point means no fear. Defenses stack the box, knowing the deep threat is MIA. That 40-yard play to Mcmillan, a unicorn, since then nada. The league's second worst in long completions isn't a fluke, it's a philosophy question. Are they building sustainably or stalling? Fan reaction electric with angst. Social media's ablaze, let Young cook, unleash Mcmillan. Echoing the keep pounding mantra but demanding more firepower. Charlotte's buzzing with what-ifs. What if they drafted differently? What if Canals pushes the envelope? Bryce Young's arc is pivotal. After a rocky rookie year, he's showing growth, but the deep ball's his next level. Coach him to take risks, protect him with better routes, and watch the explosion. Looking ahead, the bye week, if they get one, or upcoming matchups, could be the reset. Against the Giants next, or whoever tests the verticals. Mcmillan's YAC prowess turned that Week 2 play into gold. Imagine it with designed deep shots. Leget's size-speed combo is tailor-made for fades and posts. The talent's there, it's the trigger pull that's missing. Norris analysis might irk the staff, but it's fuel. Playing safe got them to 3-7 or whatever the record is. Time to gamble. This connects to the soul of Panther Nation, resilience. They've weathered rebuilds, heartbreaks, but this feels different. Dave Canals brought optimism, a fresh voice after the Frank Reich era. Now deliver. Young's got the tools, arm strength, accuracy on the move. Pair it with Mcmillan's reliability and you've got a duo, but without deep shots it's incomplete. The Saints game was a mirror, do what they do and lose, innovate and win. As the season wears on, the emotional toll mounts. Fans pack the stadium, waving flags, chanting keep pounding, but inside there's tension. Pride in the youth, frustration in the results. Mcmillan's quietly becoming a leader, his yards proving he's ready. If the staff heeds the critique, ditch the safety net, embrace the risk, the passing attack could ignite. Imagine Mcmillan hauling in a 60-yarder, Young pumping his fist, the crowd erupting. That's the vision. In the end, this isn't doom, it's a crossroads. The Panthers' deep passing woes highlight a team on the cusp. With rookies like Mcmillan and Leggett, vets like Renfrow, and a QB learning, the potential's electric. But potential without action is just talk. Canals must evolve the scheme, Young must trust the throw, and the unit must execute. Panther Nation waits, hearts pounding, for the air to finally roar. Will they play it safe or seize the day? The answer shapes their fate. Keep pounding, Carolina, make the skies your domain. Word count 998.